Hi, this is Reese from CreataCRM. In this video, we're going to be showing you creator orders. In the last video, we showed you quotes, which is sending an estimation to your client just to see if they're willing to buy. So orders is more for commitment to buy. And so there's going to be some extra features that is in the orders that's not in the quote section. And we'll go through what they are. So for example, when you're getting to the order side of the fence, there's some extra features there. One is that we start building in the scanner tool, which is these little suckers over here. You now start building your scanners, and that's great because you obviously in the quote you're pretty much creating a quote. The next stage is that a client may come for an order, commitment to buy. It could be a customer with an account, and you want to add the items for that. And now we also manage picking, packing, and shipping for orders. So you can pick, pack, and ship for the managing of the order trail of managing orders. And people ask why pick, pack, and ship. It may be benefit for you for tracking, for example, who's picked and packed it, just in case you're losing stock from your staff, or if it's more connected to you need to manage freight, or you've got different in the same order, you've got different freights or trucks going different goods, taking different, one truck does dangerous goods, the other truck does more cheaper freight, for example. So you've got to split the freight up. So that's pretty good there as well. The other things we've got is assembly builds and manufacturing orders. You can, when you actually when you're wanting to when you do an order on an item that's assembly build, you can then create a work order for the guys to build the actual assembly order for you, and then you can identify it's been built for you to pick, pack, ship as well, or just to simply build if you're making it there. Also got freights for the freight cost. We've got weights and we've got back orders. So let's go through it and in this video show you how it looks like. Okay, now I'm going to create a sales order. To do that, you click on the sales drop down menu and then click on the plus button just next to the sales, and this time I'm going to choose sales order side. So we click on the order side, and this time we're going to use a scanner because we now can see a scanner actually in the toolbar in the section here, and we're just going to start scanning through some of the products. So we'll add them in here. Add the products in here. Okay, still got the scanner in. And we'll do one more product. Okay, so we've added 4 products into the system in here, and we're going to say, look, we want 2 of those and 2 of those and 1 of those. Okay, so it brings in the actual weight as well, if there's a weight connected to the product service. So we're just going to save and close here, because as you can see here, you've got a couple more fields in the actual order section. You've got the picked and not picked, you've got weight and total weight. So that comes on the product service. I'll show you what that looks like. We'll click on save, which you have to add to a customer. I'm just going to choose Bondi again. Whoops, spelling would be great. Okay, and save and close that. Okay, so if you, for example, if you see the product here, it's put weight is 5 kilograms at the moment. So if you click on that particular product in the miscellaneous, there is a default section you can actually go through and fill in all the weight on the particular product, or you can manually type it in if it's obviously something you need to weigh the product on the actual order itself. So let's click on the order. And so you've got here 4 products, total weights. So what it also does, it will give you the total weights here and also the total calculation of the weight on the section there. So that's great for when you've got to actually do a printout and do a delivery of a product. For freight, you can have, for example, it's already a total of 17 kilograms, and you can obviously then get a consignment note and call the freight company and know it's going to be the total freight for that. So we're up to now done the order section. So what we can do now is, at the moment, this is still in draft, this section here. And what the draft side of the fence means is that if you're wanting the guys to pick, pack, ship, it will still not show up on their system until you're ready to go, and you can then mark as authorized and then open the order up for them to pick, pack, ship, and it'll be alerting them system. So we're going to click on authorize, and now that's going to open up for them to pick, pack, ship on the warehouse side of the fence. Other things you've got here is you've got a little icon here like a cube. That's showing you that there's an action there and that you can assembly order and create a manufacturing order, because this was assembly order. So it kind of shows you've got assembly order. So if I click on this button here, I can then create a assembly order, quantity of 2, promise date. You can obviously tell the guys if they're going to make it. So the assembly order is obviously a group of items that they've got to build for this particular order. So it will create a printout manufacturing order, a assembly order, a work order for them to build it. So you just click on here and go, please build ASAP. Okay, and this is going to choose user. You can select a particular user if you want to assign it to a user to actually make the actual assembly order for that particular build. So we click on OK, and we've now created an order just in here, and that's an order that you can actually create a worksheet from here. So what you can do is you can click on a print button, and you have trees if there's you've got sub bills on these particular orders, or just click on assembly orders and you've just got a report there. Now that can be customized itself for your particular needs, but that's just a nice way to create a work order for an assembly order itself. There it is there. So please build those things. And there's, for the accounting systems, we have a extra field there. We can say if it's got particular quantities on hand on those items there. Click on that. So we're now going to go back. There you go. So you can see there the little cube is now green, and you've got a assembly order request. You can click on that. So for example, it's on a per line, so you can click on and see if the guys have actually picked and built those particular items or not. And because you can see the status is linked per the actual order line. The next thing we can do now is we're going to do a pick, pack, and ship here. So the guys can do a number of elements. So what I mean by elements, I'm talking about like we do have a pick, pack, ship that splits them up and manages the weight, and you can split it up. Just to point out, most accounting packages, if I click on the print button here and do a print list, that's by default what the accounting packages will do per order line. So every order, here's the picking slip that you can give to your guys and pick it out as well. So that should be fine for the basic needs. So we're talking about fulfillment side of the fence, which means we're going to create a fulfillment. This is an extra feature that the guys on the app can actually use. So I want to just show you what it is. So I want to create fulfillment. Are you sure we want to create fulfillment? Yes, I do. Click on OK. Now we've got something called auto fulfillment, so automatically creates them as pick, pack, and shipped. I'll do a manual fulfillment that gives you more granular reporting or granular auditing. So we're going to click on manual fulfillment, and it brings up these sections here. So this, for example, is picking and packing. So you can actually go through this order and add and remove it. So you can, here's the list on the left side of the order, and on the right side is the status of each of the lines. So for example, you can in real time see the guys picking and packing the products. Now, why that is important is that we've started to find people like who are handling the customer service side, who are obviously taking calls. This is obviously good for the PC version of it's good for PC for people in the office. And a person calls up, they can look at Lee White and Lee White's order, and then they can just say, look, it's on your way, and see real time what the guys are doing and picking and packing. Now the warehouse guys could be in another location, let's say in Melbourne, you're in Sydney. You real time can actually know what's going on and give them real time evaluation what's happening. So let's do a pick, pack, ship. I'm going to just take it to the app. So you can at any time just complete this pick and packing, or remove them and have different boxes and different things. We'll go to another video to get into the granular section of that, because obviously it'll take more time on this particular video, and it's taking a little bit already. So for example, we'll show you, I'm just going to start another site and So I can have two screens, so you can have multiple screens of different tabs, different web browsers as well. So I'm just going to change this to a mobile phone view. So if you ran your phone, it will go to mobile phone view. And so we're going to go pick, pack, ship on the warehouse side of the fence, and there it is there. There's the orders, and it shows you for the mobile, the guys on the warehouse, they've got order. Now, if these are the open orders, and he just clicks on this and goes, I'm going to do pick, pack, ship. I'm going to complete the order, and there you go. Sure, I've completed it in here. Or you can do one at a time by clicking on here and just saying I picked this item, yep, and back. See, pick this item, and you can do it one at a time. And I said, can I complete it all at once? I just can't remember. Okay, next is to, you've done the picking, now you can do the packing. I was going to complete the packing, yep, done that. And then I am going to fulfill shipping, so click on that. Okay, I gotta click on it. Carrier, I haven't set a carrier in here, but you can set their consignment number in here. There it is there. Set that. Weight should come across, but it's about 17. Set that. And shipping date is today. Okay, done. Ship carton, are you sure? Yep, done. So that is now completely done. So when I go to the actual client's view on the PC version of it, you can see that it's now picked, packed, and shipped here, okay? So you can see the everything has been done for the particular user, and they can see it all in one view. So what happens there is that the guys can actually see that it's been picked, and you can find out the user that's been picked it, and then when it was done, and then you've got the packing of it, also the shipping of it as well, which has its consignment number and the weight on it there, and it's just the date it was shipped as well. So kind of allowing, for example, when Lee calls up, you can see everything on one screen and done and dusted. So hope that helps with the sales order section. That's a lot of information just on the sales order of everything. Please look at the other videos. There are going to be some more granular videos on some of those sections. So this is a bit of an overview of all those elements, but keep watching the videos and keep on asking any questions about some of these. Happy to help you. Speak soon. Bye.